This is all, so I don't need to take it slow. If you want me, then I believe that there's a simple remedy. We don't need no miracle. I think we've seen it all. Just make the call. I'll come running over. We don't need no miracle. It's unconditional. Just make the call, and I'll be yours. I'll come running over. We don't need no miracle. It's unconditional. Just make the call, and I'll be yours.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today, like I said, we are going to focus on indoor photography to keep us all occupied during this time where we can't go outside. So what I have decided is on some macro photography, where we're going to just use a simple extension tube to connect it between our lens and our camera to essentially get closer to our subject. So that's all macro photography is, essentially just getting closer, being able to get closer to your subject and getting those fine details you wouldn't otherwise get. What I have captured are a few pictures of this really cool, this cool like rock I got right here, rock, and a dandelion I got from outside. Now, they're not the best pictures in the world, but honestly I think they turned out kind of cool. Not bad looking. Originally I wanted to get like a fish tank and fill it up with water, and then have it like this rock that I just showed you here. Wanted to have this rock like drop into the fish tank and get bubbles coming up from it, and that didn't really work for me because the only fish tank I have is too small, and my other fish tank has fish in it at the moment. So yeah, that's something to try again later when I have a fish tank available. I didn't want to go out and buy a fish tank just for this though. But so the photos I got, which I'll show you on the screen, I think they turned out pretty well. And all I did was just hook up this extension tube to my 85 1.4 lens, and it essentially got me some pretty cool photos. I also have this little cute ball sphere thing made of glass, and whatever you put on, or whatever you put this in front of, essentially kind of flips upside down. So when you flip the image, whatever you're looking through, the ball will be upside right, but everything else will be upside down, but they'll be all out of focus in the first place, so it doesn't really matter. And those photos turned out pretty cool. I got this, so I saw an ad for this on Instagram, and honestly it was kind of like, I don't know why I bought it. It was like free, and then you paid like $7 in shipping or something like that. And honestly, I've had this for a couple years and haven't found a use for it, and then I was like, I think I could do something with this, and I did, and then they turned out pretty well, so you guys can see that, and I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much all this turned out to be. It was just a short little fun experiment. Some tips to do this yourself is definitely you want to have like a good natural source of light, so be close to a window where the sun's shining through. If it's a cloudy day, that could turn out really well because the light would be really diffused. If it's sunny, you could do that too. It really just depends where the light's coming through the window, because like if the light's directly above you, it's not going to be direct sunlight, so that could still work. Even direct sunlight could work. It could offer some really contrasty shadows, which would look really cool. So it's really up to your discretion. But yeah, here's what coming up on the screen, this is what I took. Let me pull these up. Okay, so with this first photo I got, what I've done is I got a a dandelion, and I just put it down. I got a water spray bottle, and actually I sprayed it down with the water while I was taking the photo, so you can see like some droplets of the water coming through in the photo, which I think looks pretty cool. Then you also have the dandelion with water droplets on it, which already looks pretty cool. And then obviously I got a little bit of direct sunlight there, but it was also cloudy that day, so that turned out pretty cool with the contrast. Next one, similar concept, just closer, and I centered the dandelion, whatever. um, Next one. Here's that rock I was talking about. I love like the colors in this and the texture on the rock. It's just all really cool. Got this actually from when I was going tubing, and pulled this off the creek bed where we went tubing at. So that was fun. Now this is the first one with the ball. So you can see I'm holding it in my hand, and you can see the dandelion in focus through the ball upside down. Now it doesn't. This one's not as apparent. This one's not as apparent that it's upside down, but I think it turned out pretty cool. So this next one I actually went outside to do, and I just found a tree and I got the branch coming towards me through the ball, and I also had to flip this one. Also not as apparent, but if you look at the bottom, it's a bit brighter, so the sky's there. That turned out pretty cool. Here's another one. So the sunset actually ended up being pretty cool that night. It was like starting to get ready to, like, clouds were coming in, so sunset ended up being really cool. So you can see the ball. I just used that again. I have my extension tube on my lens with all these photos with this ball, so I could get a bit closer to it than I would normally be able to. Here's one, just some leaves. This doesn't involve the ball, but yeah, like you can do this around your house, anywhere around you. Just get some cool like macro shots up close. Honestly, these all turned out relatively well in my opinion. Here's another one. Now this one's pretty obvious. The ball's upside down. You can see that everything in the ball is in focus and upside right, but everything else is out of focus and upside down, which looks kind of cool. And here's another one where it looks kind of like almost like a water droplet. The trick was balancing this ball. Balancing it on this tiny little limb here on this tree. Although this one turned out pretty cool, I think. So yeah. And that's pretty much it for this. So with macro photography, you can pretty much do anything you want. Get something with cool textures on it, though, because that's what you're really going to be focusing on, is the textures of that object. So you definitely want to have something. I like really contrasty, punchy like images, so that's just me. You guys can do what you want. So something I've noticed, though, I haven't done this in a little while. So in Lightroom, if you take a photo and you make it black and white and then take that clarity and go all the way up, it adds a lot of like really cool looking contrast in that photo, in those type of photos. So it's something to keep in mind there and definitely try. So if you go here, you can get one of these extension tubes for relatively inexpensive. So if you go on Amazon and just search whatever lens mount you have, I have EF/RF extension tubes. You can get these on Amazon for like $20 to $40, somewhere in that range. Here's one for $15. They're really inexpensive, and you can get some really cool shots with these. So you should really try these out. I think they could turn out pretty cool. So, sorry with all these talking head videos and having trouble getting out of the house for more or less obvious reasons. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up if you did, and I'll be sure to try to keep uploading more regularly. I said in my last video I want to try to do every 2 days, but with schoolwork and everything like that, it's a bit hard for me at the moment. I'll try to upload as often as I can. Definitely at least 3 times a week is what I'm aiming for, at the very least, minimum. By the time my finals week is May 4th. So once all that's done, I'm definitely going to try to start uploading more consistently and give you guys more interesting content. But in the meantime, this is what I have to give you, and I mean, I enjoy making it, so I hope you guys enjoy watching it. This whole channel is just kind of what I am passionate about, photography. I want to expand. Yes, it's about photography mainly, but like I said, I want to do like a vlog style channel as well, so I will do more than just photography. So my other interests include like computers. I'm still holding this extension tube. So my other interests are like computers, my truck. I like my truck maybe a little too much. But definitely I'm trying to actually fix that up this summer. There's nothing wrong with it. I want to do a bit of like repainting on some spots of it. I've been fixing up the interior. I've done LEDs everywhere on the interior to modernize it. I've redone all the speakers in it, stuff like that. So yeah, just some of my general interests. I think another video I'm going to do is computer specs to edit on. So you don't need like a super high-end computer to do video editing. Now it's nice to have. It's a nice to have, but you don't need it. But I'm going to put together lists of computers tiers that you can put together to build, and that will inevitably help you edit. If anyone's interested in that, just let me know. I can definitely make that happen. And then I also want to give you guys, I have a video idea of how to, basics to flying a drone. So I do have a drone home. Here's my little drone. It's a DJI Spark, so it's nothing special. The video quality is not great on it, but I definitely have some ideas for this in mind, so that'll be coming towards you guys soon. And yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up on that if you did. That would definitely help me out. Feel free to subscribe and turn on that bell down below. And if you haven't checked out my last video, feel free. It's up here in the cards. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.